He's here. It's really good to see you.
Lorraine, I'm always honoured to be on your TV programmes.
Bless you, bless you. Now, look, you've written a children's book, you have. Russell Brand's Trickster Tales, The Pied Piper of Hamelin. It's your take on this traditional tale.
Yeah, that's right.
Why did you do this for kids?
Because I think that fairy stories contain in them really important information that is difficult to get in any other way. Stories about community and duty and love that perhaps we don't receive in any other format. Plus, it was an opportunity to create the character of a Pied Piper who, like Chris Riddell, the illustrator, he's just sort of himself a magical bloke. He's created this character here, for me, is irresistible and sort of terrifying. He's a bit like the Droogs from Clockwork Orange, a bit like Noel Fielding, who I know has been on your show.
Lovely Noel. And a little bit like you,
in
a way.
Yeah, in that he's sort of a trickster, a prankster, a troublemaker, a mischief maker.
That is it.
Yeah.
Because you have, look, there's you.
There's a definite comparison. That's an interesting expression he's got on his face. I'm never in circumstances where I require that.
And it's probably the only kids' books that'll ever mention Double Dip Recession is in here as well.
Yes, Double Dip Recessions are mentioned, the way that language is used to confuse and baffle us sometimes. At the back of it, Lorraine, there's a glossary of any words that you don't understand. Aggro means bother. Nosed, as in nosed up, that means ruined. Deficient, that means broken or rubbish. Prestigious, something cool that makes you feel amazing, like a gold star or a loom band made of diamonds. There's all sorts of helpful hints in there.
But listen, how are you? Because you've been creating a commotion, causing stushies, as we would say in Scotland. Stushies? Stushies all over the place. Were you, because your other book, Revolution, were you prepared for the backlash and the reaction to this?
Yes, we were prepared, but it's always different when it actually happens. Yeah. You sort of, like, the book is... Both books, in a way, Lorraine, The Pied Piper and Revolution, are about creating mischief and questioning what's necessary and questioning the way things are. That just because something exists in a certain form, that don't mean that it can't change. So, yeah, I was prepared. We thought, like, if you say stuff like that about media and politics and business, people are going to answer back, particularly as it's, I'm a comedian, people think, you've got no right to talk about that. But... when it happens, it's crazy. It's crazy, but it's interesting too. But
it is interesting because you're not presenting solutions, because that's not your job in a sense. But you are raising questions that you want people to answer and people to think about. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, I think it's mad that people would expect me to come up with solutions. Although there are stuff in there about you know, like Soma is the biggest cooperative in this country. They sell like sort of organic food. So I talk a lot about sort of like cooperatives and different ways that people can organise their communities and workplaces. But yeah, I would have to say that if you're looking to the book Revolution for a solution to all of our many social problems, inequality and ecological meltdown, you may be disappointed. But there are people in there like Naomi Klein and Noam Chomsky and Thomas Piketty who have got amazing ideas that if they were in the mainstream more, I think would change the conversation and the debate. I tried to sort of just amplify the people who do know stuff rather than say that I know stuff myself. Okay. Although I know quite a lot about West Ham and quite a lot about comedy.
You do, it has to be said. You do know a lot about West Ham, and that's absolutely fine. Now, look, talking about kids and talking about all of this, ever thinking about settling down, being a dad, all of that?
Yeah, I want children quite a lot, to the point of, getting involved in other people's children and, like, sort of hijacking children. I've hijacked some children today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I can see them now, they're lovely.
That there is Frankie and Dolly. Come here, you two. This is a moment where you're going to be on the Lorraine television show.
Hello.
Don't trip over a cable, don't do anything weird.
Look how slowly they're walking. Beautiful children.
These are my friends' children from near where I live, Dolly and Frankie. Come here, you two. Don't be scared or nothing.
They look shy, but it's
Don't act like you've not met me. Sit down. Be normal.
Hi.
There they are.
So tell me about these two.
These two children are friends of mine that live near me. I'm friends with their mum, and I love them quite a lot. Frankie, do you love me a little bit?
He does. Well done. He does.
Do you think I'm a nice person?
Yeah.
Do you know Lorraine? You watch Lorraine on the telly sometimes, don't you?
Oh, it's lovely to see you.
Don't be shy, Dolly.
Look, are you going to stand as London Mayor? Gosh, you would be some London Mayor. It would be very interesting. Hi!
Frankie, you're not going to stand as London Mayor. You don't have any policies. You don't offer solutions in your book.
Well,
yeah,
yes,
okay.
darling. Do you think that I should be Mayor of London, Frankie?
Yeah.
He seems pretty committed.
So.
Frankie he's not actually eligible to vote, so he's not really very helpful for me. What do you want, darling? Do you want your mum?
There, she's there.
She's just there, look, Frankie.
But would you do something like that?
Shut up, for God's sake! Sit normally. Frankie, stay with Dolly, for heaven's sake. Well, I don't know. I mean, at the moment, I don't know very much about politics, but if I was to run for mayor, I have the perfect campaign song in Park Life, which is...
oh, that is brilliant. That is so funny.
Yeah, that's how... If I was going to run for mayor, I would run under the slogan, Russell Brand will look after your children, and Park Life would be the theme tune to my campaign. Yeah,
because that's trending right now, isn't it? Thank you for coming in. Good luck with everything that you do.
Dolly!
And give these children back to their mother, would you?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Have you had a nice day so far?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into more adventures over the course of the day. Do you want me to... What's happening now? Am I involved in making a cake with you?
Tell you what, we'll go to the competition and then we'll go and have some cake. Here's the competition.
Today's the last time you'll hear how you could win £60,000. It's enormous, so listen up. But what's it like to find out you're a winner? We invited some previous winners to a top London hotel to tell us all about it.
I rang my parents straight away and they couldn't believe I'd won £20,000 in a Mini, and they said a few choice words over the telephone, but they were all happy for me.
We stood facing each other and I said, do you want to go first or should I go first? We'll go together, she said. We jumped.
And I got told the film was for me, so I've gone to answer it, and I was shocked when it was my wife crying her eyes out, and everyone at work was wondering what was going on. And I started screaming and shouting in a shop full of customers.
Pay attention, because today's the last day for you to hear the details of how you could win a massive...
£60,000.
Simply, text the word WIN to 82248. Call 090 41 61 9000. Texts cost £1.50 plus one standard network rate message. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher, and from mobiles considerably more. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after lines close at midday today will not be counted but may still be charged. Good luck.
Good luck with that. Let's see how John's got on with that fantastic... Well, that looks great. Russell, what do you think? Are you a cake man?
I'd love that cake. That looks amazing.
You can have some of this cake then. It's a fig, pecan and orange cake with the cream cheese frosted.
Oh, and it's very healthy, right?
It's relatively healthy as far as cakes go.
Healthy, okay.
But I'll tell you how I like it, with Stilton cheese.
It's quite substantial.
Cheese?
With cheese. I love cheese.
You eat this with
Stilton cheese? Try a little bit, Lorraine. Do you like Stilton?
Cheese in a cake now?
No, it's perfect. Bit of Stilton there if you want some. Grab a knob of Stilton.
That's like Christmas in a forkful.
It is, isn't it?
A forkful of
But it's not like really dense Christmas cake, which some people don't like at all.
I'm trying it, but with a bit of cheese. I'm not sure.
Is there booze in it?
There could be, but not today.
Oh.
Not right now. It's breakfast TV.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also great if it goes stale. Toast a slice. Ugh. Heaven.
John, that works with cheese.
It does, doesn't it?
Who would have thought that it would? Who would have thought? It's
Did you really make that?
Yes, I promise you.
It's delicious.
It's all in the tin. It's all in the tin. The magic tin.
That's brilliant.
Well, I'm glad you both
Russell,
like
thank
it.
you for coming in. Will you come back in again? Because I couldn't get a chance to talk to you as much as I would want to.
I'd love to come on your programme whenever you want me to.
All right, my lamb.
Eat delicious cakes and stay out of trouble.
OK.
I like that too.
There'll be more trouble to come. That's it for today. Join me on Monday. I'm going to be talking to Keira Knightley about teaming up with Benedict Cumberbatch, and we'll have the latest person to leave the X Factor. You have a great weekend. Bye-bye.